Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of the day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Roy. My clean date is February 18th, 1987. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle of the day for October 20th. Anonymity as our spiritual foundation. Our spiritual foundation is not a question of whether we know each other's last names. It's that we accept each other regardless of who we are and what we have done. Guiding Principles, Tradition 12, Opening Reflection. What's in a name? Well, anonymous is half of ours. In not using our last names, we end up sharing the same one, Addict. But practicing anonymity doesn't end with the last initial. A principle can't be that simple. Not when it's a word that's so hard to pronounce. Go ahead, try it. Anonymity. See? The struggle is real for so many of us. Because anonymity is, according to our 12th tradition, the spiritual foundation of all our traditions, understanding what it means and how to practice it is essential to our ability to work with, relate to, and love each other unconditionally. Our spiritual foundation is the very rock we're all standing on, a member wrote. But any rock can be pounded into sand by relentless forces. A slight here, a direct insult or backhanded compliment there, and on and on. Anonymity ensures equity among us, and we can't have unity without it. None of us is too bad or too good for NA. We don't merely tolerate each other's differences and ignore our difficult pasts. Instead, we honor and embrace the people we are today. We do our damnedest to rise above personality differences and having a bad day reactions. We give each other the benefit of the doubt, roll up our sleeves in unity, and get to work. Acceptance doesn't mean we endorse each other's every action. There's space for all of us at the NA table, but we must hold ourselves and each other accountable. Anonymity requires that we all have equal access to the message. So when a member's behavior prevents that from happening or otherwise interrupts the atmosphere of recovery, we need to be clear. You are welcome, your behavior is not. We can't expect ourselves to practice the unconditional love aspect of anonymity perfectly, but we can't let that stop us from ensuring that every addict who comes to our group has access to a message of recovery, no matter who they are or what they have done or perhaps will do. Spiritual principle. Today, I aim to give my fellow addicts the benefit of the doubt. Practicing anonymity means I have faith that we can all grow, personalities and pasts aside. It also means I'll get better at pronouncing it over time.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.